Density of different materials. Different materials have different densities. Pure substances can be identified from their density, as density is a property of a material. For example, the density of pure water is 1 gram per cubic centimeter. Some materials have low density and some have high density. 10 cubic centimeters of water will have a smaller mass than 10 cubic centimeters of gold. Gold has a greater density than water. The same mass of iron and sponge foam occupies a different amount of space. Therefore, their densities are different. Iron has a much higher density than sponge foam. The same volume of water and oil has a different mass. Water has a higher density than oil. The greater the mass of a substance in a certain volume, the greater is the density of the material. A material in which the particles are packed closer together will have a greater density than another material in which the particles are spaced further apart. The density of the two materials may also be different because of the mass of the individual particles in the two materials. Gold particles and aluminium particles are both packed closely together, but the mass of a gold atom is greater than the mass of an aluminium atom. Therefore, gold has a higher density than aluminium. A material that has a lower density will float on a liquid that has a higher density. For example, a sponge floats on water no matter what size or shape it is. Wood also floats on water. These materials have a density lower than that of water. Oil floats on water because it is less dense than water. Oil spills in oceans are extremely difficult to clear because oil floats on water and spreads over a large area. On the other hand, iron has a higher density than water and sinks in water. It does not matter how small or how large a block of iron is. It will sink in water. However, a ship made of iron floats on water because it has a large volume and contains air spaces. The ship's density is lower than that of water. If enough mass is added to the ship, its density will increase to a point where it is higher than that of water. The ship will sink. Let's summarize what we have learned.
Need more help? Subscribe to our channel. Can't wait that long? Ask Maskit to help you. Anytime, anywhere.